Okay, children, so we will continue our question number 4. How can three resistors of resistance 2 ohm, 3 ohm and 6 ohm connected to give a total resistance of 4 ohm and 1 ohm? So we are having here three resistors. What is that? 2 ohm, then 3 ohm and 6 ohm, which are we can see that connected to give a total resistance of 4 ohm and 1 ohm. So we have to get a total resistance of 4 ohm and 1 ohm. So how to get? So this 4 ohm and 1 ohm by connecting three resistors of 2 ohm, 3 ohm and 6 ohm. Any method you can follow by the method of a series or a parallel or combination of a series and a parallel. You can see that. By trial and error method only we have to check it and we will get that method. Suppose if you are connecting 3 are in series, what will happen? So you can see that none of this value will come. That means 5 plus 6, that means 11 ohm. Now if you are connecting these 3 are in parallel, let us check that if 3 are connected in parallel. So 1 by 2 plus 1 by 3 plus 1 by 6. So 1 by r is equal to what is coming? LCM 6. That means 3 plus 2 plus 1. That means 6 by 6. So resistors in parallel combination is coming as 1. That means the second one we got it now. If three resistors are connected in parallel, so we are getting the effective resistance as 1 ohm. So this is the way we can solve this second part first. So what is that? 1 ohm. That means if three resistors are connected in parallel, like this way. We are connecting three resistors are in parallel. So you can see that. So we are getting a value of a resistance as what is that? 1 ohm. So this is the way we can complete our circuit. Okay. So this is of 2 ohm, 3 ohm and 6 ohm. If they are connected in parallel, so you will get a resistance of 1 ohm. Now we can see that the second part. I will solve this second part for a 4 ohm resistance. 4 ohm resistance. So we have to get a total resistance of 4 ohm. 4 means you see that 2 plus 2 or something. That means already 1 2 is there. Is there any possibility of 3 and 6 will make it as a 2? Like that we have to think. That means if 6 and 3 are connected in parallel, there may be a possibility. So you can check like that. You can see that. So this is 3 ohm and 6 ohm. You can connect it in parallel like this way. So 6 ohm and 3 ohm. So if 6 and 3 are connected in parallel, so you can see that what is the effective resistance? 1 by 6 plus 1 by 3, you can see that. So 1 by r is equal to LCM is 6. That means 1 plus 2, that means 3 by 6 will come. So r is equal to 6 by 3, that means 2 ohm will come. Yes. So that means this combination is coming as a 2 ohm. And one more resistor 2 ohm is there that is connected in series. So you will get the total resistance of what is that 4 ohm. So if you want to get 4 ohm, so this is the method you have to follow. Yes. So this way 2 ohm will get and 2 plus 2. So effective resistance is 2 plus 2 will get it. And we will get it as 4 ohm. So this is the way we can do this calculation to get this 4 ohm. And this is a 1 ohm and this is a method of doing this 4 ohm. Now let us check question number 5. What is the highest and the lowest total resistance that can be secured by the combination of 4 resistors? 4 ohm, 8 ohm, 12 ohm and 24 ohm. So highest resistance means resistors are connected in series. So which is over 4 ohm, so 4 plus 8 plus 12 plus 24. So 24 plus 24 means 48 ohm. So we will get the answer as highest resistance is 48 ohm. And what is the lowest resistance? Lowest resistance means resistors which are connected in parallel. So what is that? 1 by 4 plus 1 by 8 plus 1 by 12 plus 1 by 24. So you can take this LCM and you will get the answer as what is that? LCM is 24. So it should be 6 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1. That means you will get this as 12 divided by 24. That means resistance in parallel is 24 divided by 12. That means 2 ohm. So this is where we will get the highest resistance when they are connected in series and the lowest resistance when they are connected in parallel. Now we will solve question number 6. An electric iron consumes energy at the rate of 840 watt when heating is at the maximum rate and 360 watt when heating is at a minimum. The voltage is 220 volt. What are the current and the resistance in each case? So in this case, electric iron consumes energy at the rate of 840 watt when the heating is at a maximum. So first case the power maximum is given. What is that? 840 watt. It is connected to a voltage source of 220 volt. V is also given 220 volt. So we are supposed to find what is the current and resistance in each case. So in this case we can find the current and resistance now. So P is equal to first we can find the case of what is that we can apply P is equal to VA, that formula, and we can find the value of current. So how do you find current? So we can find 840. So I is equal to what is coming? Py means P by V. That means it is 840 divided by 220. So 84 divided by 22 we can solve. So we'll get the answer. So you will get the answer as what is coming 3.8 ampere. In this case you will get the answer as 3.8 ampere. So if we know current, so we can calculate the resistance of this circuit. So how do you calculate this resistance? R is equal to V by I. That means 220 divided by 3.8. You can do that. So you will get the answer as 57.6 ohm. So this is where you will get the resistance as 57.6 ohm. Now we can consider the case of second part. What is that? When the power is minimum. So power is minimum means it is of 360 watt. Power is considered as a minimum. That means 360 watt. So in that case, what is the current and the resistance? So voltage source is 220 volt. So we can find the current. I is equal to what is coming. Directly we can take P by V. That means 360 divided by 220. So we can do that 36 divided by 22. So we will get the answer as 1.6 ampere. So current I is considered as 1.6 ampere. Now we can calculate the resistance. R is equal to V by I. So V is given 220 divided by 1.6. So we will get the answer of a resistance. 137.5 ohm. So you get the answer as 137.5 ohm. So this is where we will get the answer as 137.5 ohm in order to calculate this resistance. So this way we can complete our question number 6. 100 joule of heat is produced in each second in a 4 ohm resistance. Find the potential difference across this resistor. So we have to find the potential difference across the resistor. 100 joule of heat is produced in each second in a 4 ohm resistance. So here we have to consider H is equal to I squared RT. So 100 joule of heat is produced in each second at a 4 ohm resistor. Find the potential difference only we have to find. So in order to find the potential difference, so first we have to find the current in this circuit. So how will you find current? I is equal to, or I squared is equal to H by RT, you can see that. So I is equal to H by RT, under root of H divided by RT. So you can substitute this. We can see that H is given, heat energy produced is given 100 divided by, resistance is given 4 ohm, time per second. That means 100 divided by 4 is coming. So 25, that means the 5 will come. So current in this circuit is considered as a 5 ampere. So if we know current, we can calculate the potential difference now. V is equal to what is coming? I into R. So V is equal to 5 into resistance is given 4 ohm. That means V is considered as a, what is that? 20 volt. So this way you can find the potential difference across this resistor is 20 volt. Okay, thank you.